Hi, a quick question. Are you having a sleepless night because of this heavy lot of thoughts that are coming and looping inside your mind? Or are you someone who is imagining the worst case scenario all the time whenever you're going to do something new? Or are you someone who is worrying about what other people will think of you? Well, if you are such a person, you might be overthinking. Overthinking is when you dwell or worry about the same thought repeatedly. For example, when you're faced with a major decision, choosing a university, switching careers, getting married, or divorce, you probably think long and hard about the possible outcomes. And sometimes you might find you're returning almost every thought over and over in your mind, and you may be dwelling on even tiny choices and wondering about what if so much that you become frozen in action. What if he doesn't love me anymore? What if the career that I'm going to choose is not the best for my future? And so on. It's normal to get too in your head sometimes, but chronic overthinking can start to interrupt your sleep, your work, your relationships, health, or other aspects of your everyday life. Overthinking, also referred to as rumination. Rumination is when you repetitively dwell on the same thought or situation over and over to the point it gets in the way of your life. It usually falls into two categories: ruminating about the past and worrying about the future. Sometimes overthinking can even make things worse, but not all overthinking is bad. When you're nervous about an important work presentation, for example, that stress can help you spring into action. You'll work hard on the project, but it becomes unhealthy when it prevents you from taking action or interferes with your daily life and well-being. Okay, so how can you stop overthinking everything? It won't happen immediately, but you can break the cycle of overthinking. So number 1, keep a journal. A little mindfulness and attention can go a long way toward getting a grip on overthinking. Keep a journal and write down specific moments that cause you to overthink or worry, because this will help you develop a coping strategy for situations you know will lead to overthinking. Number 2, challenge your thoughts. It may not feel like it, but you don't have to believe everything your mind thinks. Okay, an effective way to squash overthinking is to challenge worries and ruminations and view them objectively. Look at the evidence of your situation to see if the thought is logical, is it reasonable, is it useful, is it helpful. If your overthinking thoughts aren't useful, then calling them out of your mind, because that can make them easier to manage. Number 3, get a little help from your friends or your loved one. Sharing your thoughts with a trusted friend whenever you seem stuck in your head. I promise you that will make you less worried about the thought that you overthink. Number 4, move your body, exercise. Plenty of research demonstrates exercise may improve depression, anxiety, and other mental health disorders. So meaning that exercise may help with chronic overthinking too. When you exercise, you're going to distract yourself from overthinking. And last but not least, seek help from a professional. If overthinking seems to be taking over more than you like, it might be good to see a mental health professional. They can help you learn coping strategies to manage rumination. They can also help you identify and treat any underlying causes of overthinking like anxiety or depression. Okay, so what can we conclude now is overthinking is a pattern in which your thoughts and worries circle in an endless loop instead of preparing you for next steps. Overthinking usually leads to inaction because you are overwhelmed by fear. Overthinking can be an early indicator or symptom of depression, anxiety, and other mental health conditions. So, to stop overthinking, you can try challenging your thoughts, reaching out for support from your loved ones, or finding a mental health care professional for extra help. So, everyone who watched this video, and if you are overthinking, I hope this video will help you to overcome your overthinking. And remember, your life does not get better by chance. It gets better by change. Well, that's the end of my video. Thank you so much for watching. Assalamualaikum.